Hello and welcome to Cartooning. This is the art kit for week 2 of the summer camp. We are going to start by talking about how to create the comic strip. So you can get your ruler from your art kit and get your piece of Bristol paper, so it's a kind of a heavier paper. And if you want to practice on just computer paper, just to get a hang of it, then that would be good. And then put it on your permanent cartooning paper. So we're going to start by getting a pencil and an eraser. And you're going to get your ruler. And they can really be as long, it can be as long as your paper. I like to come in about 1/2 inch from the edge and start from there. And I'm going to run my pencil all the way till about the same distance at the other end. So 10 inches. And then you can make them about 3 inches wide on each side. And then you'll just connect it underneath. And I like to create one right under the first comic strip. So I'm going to do the same thing just underneath, and again I'm going to leave about 1/2 inch or so in between. Go down about, again, 3 inches or so on either side. And then connect them at the bottom. Make sure you're holding your ruler tightly with one hand so that it doesn't slip when you make your lines. And then we're going to divide this into 4 different parts. So you could measure it and do the math. It's about 10 inches. But you can also just eyeball it if it's not an even. Mine's slightly less than 10 inches, so it's gonna go. And then you can also carry this down to the bottom here. They don't have to be perfect. Just dividing it up so you have your sections to do your story. So you'll have the beginning and then what happens in each box. So your little cartoon, your little story will be changing in each box. And this is how you set up your comic strip page, and it can be as many pages as you want. You can do 5 pages worth, you could do 1, it could be long or short, and you'll come up with your storyline. So usually in a comic book, you'll have a beginning, a middle, and an end. So beginning, and then you could do maybe the middle, and then another one would be the end. And in between that, you might think to yourself, is there a problem that needs to be solved, or is there some sort of a adventure, and then there's a start to it and then an ending to it. You're going to come up with your characters. So this is, you start kind of thinking about what your story is going to be, and then you start creating your character. And then it's very important to, after you do your pencil lines, to use Sharpie. So I recommend the ultra fine tip point Sharpie. You do have one in your art kit, and you'll just go over all your pencil lines just to make it look clean. So I'll just use my ruler to get those lines straight and go back over them. Looks professional. And you can erase the pencil lines after you're done. Just go through and cover all. You'll do this with all your drawings. So you're going to start with pencil in case you make a mistake, and then you'll go over everything with your Sharpie. And there you have a blank template all ready for you to create your story.